Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching The Bold and the Beautiful. This is Monday, August the 8th, 2022. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8 because Lee was really good in this to me. So we see Steffi, Finn, and Lee. First, it's just Steffi and Finn, and they're just talking about he has to go and have a doctor's appointment today. And also they're just going over the same stuff, where are the kids? They're so happy he's back, and everything. And Lee comes pretty quickly. So Lee knocks on the door. And Finn just tells her, he's about to go to the hospital. Steffi's like, I'm going to go with you. And he's like, I chased you around Monaco. I ran around Monaco trying to find you. I'm sure I can make it to the hospital. Yes, because this is the most miraculous recovery I've ever seen. But anyway, so he knows Lee and Steffi need to talk, so he leaves them there. So then we see then we see Brooke and Ridge. And when we see Brooke and Ridge, she does ask him, because they just talking about, how happy they are to be together. But she does ask him about the video, and he says, about the photo, and he says, at this point, I'm concentrating on Steffi. I saw it. I didn't like it, but I'm concentrating on Steffi. I said, that's not all you're concentrating on, because we clearly see that this man has a flashback of everything that happened in Monaco, particularly what happened between he and Brooke. Taylor. Sorry. What happened between he and Taylor. So it's like, sir, you're not just thinking about what, Steffi. Clearly you're still thinking about Taylor. And this was just an excuse for you to waffle between the two. He just won't make up his mind. So then we see Taylor, who's still thinking about Ridge. She's having flashbacks as well, thinking about Ridge. And she's sitting with Thomas, and she's just updating Thomas on everything that's been going on, y'all. That's it. And then we see Hope and Liam. So Hope talks to Liam, and at first they show him kissing and everything. And she's like, everything is just working out so well. I'm so happy. And he's like, yeah, I'm so happy. Finn is back with Steffi. So everything is working out well. They're very ecstatic for the couple. And then, they meet up with Brooke. And, Hope says, how did it go with Ridge? And she says, oh, he's not worried about that now. I'm sure it upset him and everything, but right now he's just concentrating on Steffi, as they should be. And she says, but I just have to make sure that I don't do anything that would, upset Ridge, because I want to be with him. And Liam had told Hope, he said, I could see why Ridge would be upset about the picture. He was like, but I agree that, you want to take a picture with your mom and dad, because she hasn't really had that. And so she wanted that moment and everything. So Liam sees it from both sides. I, on the other hand, think y'all give Ridge too much power, because they're, Hope is like, he moved back in. And she says, yes, but he's not officially with me or whatever. I said, this is weird. Like, that man is your husband. Instead of being a woman that says, well, I'm going to let him make up his mind, you should tell him, either you move back in here and we commit to each other and we move past this. Because at this point, yes, I kissed Deacon, but it wasn't he knows it wasn't her fault. So either we move past this and work on our marriage, or you got to go. Like, one of these women has to put their foot down. But it ain't going to be my girl Taylor. I can already tell. So Zende comes in. Yeah, they just added Zende to have somebody else in there, y'all. But Zende comes in and he says, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for them and everything. Then Ridge comes and they talk about Finn being back is just the greatest, but they can't believe what Lee did, and they say she's gonna have to answer some questions. But as for right now, they're just happy. Everything, it has worked out. I said, baby, don't press Lee too hard, because she already told Steffi what I did. Let's move on. So then we see Taylor and Ridge, both of them, and I don't know what's going on with these two. Oh, Lord. This man don't know what he wants. He wants Taylor. He wants Brooke. Monica raised some feelings in him, and Liam said it to Hope. He said, I could see why Brooke don't want that picture out there. She said he all up in Monaco there, got the family back together with Finn being alive. It's a romantic atmosphere and everything. Yeah, don't be adding to the fire. Don't add to the fire. That's what Liam said. I said, well, you know what, Liam, I guess you know you're right. Anyway, so Steffi and Lee talk, right? And Steffi does tell Lee, listen, I'm grateful to you. You kept my husband alive. I will forever be grateful to you because of that and everything. But baby, she said, but what the heck, Lee? My husband was alive and you didn't tell me. I'm like, I'm disappointed. I'm sad. I'm upset about this. And she says, well, I'm sorry you felt bad about that. I didn't want to hurt you. And she said, but you did. Like, he had children. She was like, I didn't want to hurt the children. She said, but everybody gave up on him. I was the only person that believed he could still make it. She said, and first of all, he really wasn't making it. Like, he should have been given up on. But, and I didn't want to tell y'all, yeah, I got him, and he's there's a chance. She said, because really there wasn't a chance, and I didn't know what was going to happen. And had I told you, the first thing you were going to say is take him back to the hospital. She said, no, Lee, I would have helped you. Okay. Lee said, listen, let me tell you like it is. I like me some Lee, because she said, I'm not finna hold no bars. I ain't want him with you. That's what I heard. She said, but you make him happy. He was happy with you. So I said, okay. Steffi said, so were you lying at our wedding? She said, no. If my son is happy, I'm happy. She said, but had he not gotten with your family that's always in the tabloids and all that, Sheila would have never found out about Finn and came back into his life. She blames Lee said she was blaming y'all when Finn was gone. Finn is when y'all thought Finn was gone. Finn is alive, and she still blames y'all. She said it's y'all's fault. She said Sheila would have never got to him and would have never shot him and everything had he not been with your family. Because he had a good life going. But no, he went and fell in love with you and connected himself to you guys. And then Lee said, and furthermore, if you're asking me to apologize, you got kids, what would you do for your children? So if you're asking me to apologize for what I have done, you're going to be waiting, sister. I said, well, okay, Lee. Okay, Lee. I hear you, ma'am. Because, I like me some Lee. So, like, I wouldn't apologize either. Because she was like, that's my husband. I shouldn't have been left in the dark or whatever. Now, Steffi is right. That is her husband. And Lee could have told her or whatever. But I don't blame Lee for saying, you know what? I wasn't going to keep you in the dark. I was going to tell you when he woke up and he was like, when he is like he is now, Lee was going to tell him. She said, I ain't mean to hurt you or whatever, but it is what it is. And I'm not apologizing for taking care of my baby because that was my baby. I'm the only person who believed that he could survive, and I took care of him, and you got your husband back. So it is what it is. And that's it on that. I mean, that's pretty much what I heard. She said, that's it on that. And we're done. Y'all, my camera isn't working today, so that's why I don't have any clips. If I end up having clips, then I went ahead and just recorded my review. But I really do like to put clips in because I want you to see what I'm telling you about. Even though I know y'all already watched it, sometimes you need to just see the part I'm talking about again. But anyways, guys, that was the bold and the beautiful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for another episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and Beautiful edition. Thank you for watching. Bye.